Deneir. Deneir is a fictional minor deity on Faerûn, a fictional subcontinent in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting of the Dungeons & Dragons fantasy role-playing game. Publication history: Ed Greenwood created Deneir for his home Dungeons & Dragons game, set in the Forgotten Realms. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 1st edition, 1977 to 1988. Deneir first appeared within Dungeons & Dragons as one of the deities featured in Ed Greenwood's article, Down to Earth Divinity, in Dragon No. 54. October 1981. Deneir is introduced as Lord of all glyphs and images, God of literature and art, a neutral good demigod from the plane of the Happy Hunting Grounds. He is described as being connected to Ophma, and depicted as an old, balding sage with a flaming white beard, said to have manufactured the artifact Karoth's quill, and described by his priests to have written most magical books and tomes. Deneir's alliances among the gods are also described. Ophma is served by Gond on one hand, and by Milil and Deneir on the other. Deneir is commonly worshipped by magic users, illusionists, thieves, clerics, as well as characters employed as poets, artists, scribes, and sages. Deneir later officially appeared as one of the major deities for the Forgotten Realms campaign. Setting: in the Forgotten Realms campaign sets, Cyclopedia of the Realms booklet, 1987. Advanced Dungeons & Dragons 2nd edition, 1989 to 1999. Deneir was described in the hardback Forgotten Realms Adventures, 1990. The revised Forgotten Realms campaign setting, 1993. In Running the Realms booklet, and Faiths and Avatars, 1996. His role in the cosmology of the Planescape campaign setting was described in On Hallowed Ground, 1996. Deneir is described as one of the good deities that Celestials can serve in the supplement Warriors of Heaven, 1999. Dungeons & Dragons 3.0 edition, 2000 to 2002. Deneir appears as one of the major deities of the Forgotten Realms setting again. In Forgotten Realms campaign setting, 2001, and is further detailed in Faiths and Pantheons, 2002. Description: Milil, Gond, Ophma, and Deneir are known as the gods of knowledge and invention. Deneir answers the prayers of his organized priests, but he has also been known to choose a person who truly follows Deneir's ideals. To invent, to create, to learn. He himself seems to have a problem with some of his strictly organized orders, whose devotion to a hierarchy and their duties impedes with his followers learning and inventing, to the point of there being little joy in their work. The two chosen, Pertolope and Cadali, shown so far were both more relaxed about rules and hierarchy, capable of teasing or joking with their more staid brethren. These two chosen were granted direct access to divine spells, rather than having to study and pray for them, and the God-given power exceeded that of older Deneiran priests. Despite their generally laid-back attitude, the teachings of Deneir also dictate that his followers create with a conscience and refrain from casually designing weapons of war or death. Additional reading: R. A. Salvatore, Canticle, Cleric Quintet Book 1, Wizard of the Coast, 1991. R. A. Salvatore, In Sylvan Shadows, Cleric Quintet Book 2, Wizard of the Coast, 1992. R. A. Salvatore, Night Masks, Cleric Quintet Book 3, Wizard of the Coast, 1992. R. A. Salvatore, The Fallen Fortress, Cleric Quintet Book 4, Wizard of the Coast, 1993. R. A. Salvatore, The Chaos Curse, Cleric Quintet Book 5, Wizard of the Coast, 1994. R. A. Salvatore. The Ghost King. Transitions Book 3. Wizard of the Coast. 2009.